guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't want to have a sit down video every single week, but I haven't spoken to people as Buhle for a very long time. It has been my brand there by Tero that has been taking off, so I guess people have been manufacturing different versions of me that I don't know. And my best friend Samila, she actually told me, like, nobody actually knows, not a lot of people know like your personality, they just know you as the hand who shuffles cards. But anyway, let me speak about the guest that I have on my left. This is my sister, guys. Don't act like you're nervous. She's not a nervous person. You're gonna hear her now. Yeah, she's here. We're doing what we thought would be a sister tag at first, but we're gonna just answer some questions that we were given. Yeah, it's more, I don't know, I think it's mostly about you, but it's yeah. If you see me looking down, I'm obviously reading the questions. Let me find them. Yo, what's your name? Tell them your name.
I am nobody.
My sister's handle on Instagram is the one that doesn't care.
Not really, it isn't, because I signed
She
in my Google, remember?
She hates human beings.
No, I wouldn't say hate. Hate is a bit too strong, in my opinion.
She has no time for them.
I loathe.
So the first question, let's begin, guys. The first question is, who is the older, younger sibling? We've already answered. I'm older. She's the younger one.
Inspired? No. Okay.
What language is that?
No, I honestly don't know. Okay. Personality-wise, I'm the older one.
Is these people? It's all because Nyatefa. I won't even lie about it. Mina Nyatef.
Mommy, I wanna hug.
That's how I am with my mom. Mommy, I wanna hug. Like, I'm
Give
very,
me a
very.
hug. I wanna hug.
I'm there, but I am an adult. I'm the one with the money, with the career. Yeah, I'm the older one. I'm 13 years older than my sister. I thought we'd never actually be friends because, like, it just felt like an age difference that was just too much. But crazily lately, I've been liking her. Oh, you're gonna have to start with this one. What do you like about me?
Not me. Not my mind processing the question to what do I hate about you. And it's a lot.
Next. I'm not even gonna give you the opportunity to answer the next one, which is like, what annoys you about your sibling?
You there for too much. You ask me for things too much. You send me around the house too much.
Okay. What do you and your sibling have in common? Yeah. We don't like people. We don't like visitors. We do not like people. That's one thing.
We can roast anybody at the same time.
She's worse.
I'm not.
You're worse. Guys. Let me actually.
People need to start understanding that I'm actually a very nice and considerate person. Hey,
you're not nice.
I'm very nice.
So I was at China Mall looking for a top for a photo shoot, right, guys? So Sifike Pa, all right, everything is good. And then I see this top, I'm like, it has to be this one. So, I'm a big girl. So I ask, what's your largest size? That's the way I usually, I guess, estimate you. I need to sneeze.
Chill.
It's not coming. There we go. Excuse me.
Bless
anyway.
You.
So I was like, to this lady, and mind you, she's like the same built as me. Like, she's a big girl. So we get to the shop, guys. I asked this hand, I'm like, hey, I want this top. What's your largest size? And then she's like, no, we have our largest size is 2XL. Diti bet, please can I have it in black because it's black and white. And then she went and she showed me like a 2XL, and she looks at me, she's like, you think this is gonna fit you? You think it's gonna fit you? No, this won't fit you. She was basically body shaming me. She said so much more, but yeah. So then this one snaps, let's call it that, and she says, what was her? I want to quote her word for word. My sister's rude. Her name is Mpumi, by the way. I don't even think she told you. Mpumi, no Mpumelelo. My sister snaps at this woman and she says, how is she body shaming me when her waist,
figure.
when her figure left with her last husband.
She left in a very rude way, by the way. Left during the middle of the night.
How did she think of that within that 2 seconds? But anyway, I don't want this to be long, but I do, but I don't. The thing is, I don't want to edit a lot, but I'm not going to edit. This is going to be clean. If there's mistakes, sorry. Let's see. You know why I want to be quick? Because I'm not going to do that. In which areas are you and your sibling the complete opposite? I'm more decent in the sense that, okay, I'll say, I'll greet you. I'm polite to a certain extent. She has no patience.
It's not my fault.
What can you do that your sister can't do? She can't cook. What can you do that I can't do? What can you do that I can't do? The splits?
Not really. Like, I can go a whole week without differing from my mom.
She's a colder one, definitely. But I have a temper.
Yeah, you have a quicker temper than me.
I definitely have a temper. And one thing about me is like shy.
I'm a very calm person. I'm a very calm person, honestly. You know why? Because I just don't care.
The one who doesn't care.
Exactly.
How often do you argue? Not a lot. We don't argue a lot, Shim.
But we'll argue over the most stupid things.
It was. Yeah, like
clean up.
No, you argue with me for cleaning.
What do you mean? I argue with you.
For cleaning? Or I argue with you for cleaning?
Yes.
Like what?
Remember that one time Mama was coming home and then we were both being difficult about who must clean what?
So one time... Hey, look, yo. Who watches more TV? Neither one of us now, because I have a TV in my room and it has DSTV, and the only thing I watch there is House of the Dragon. But really, we're both just Netflix people, to be quite honest. Do you have... I'm excited about this one. Do you have... Where is it? Nicknames for each other. One thing about me...
Don't bring up the past, please.
One thing about me... Guys, I can make a nickname.
I swear.
It changes every week. Mpumi, I used to call her Margaret when she was a bit younger. And it was that thing, like when you're parents, I don't have a middle name. So, the only thing that my mom will scream in the corner, it doesn't even make me feel like she's screaming my name because I'm in trouble. So she'll go, Bohlengoma. Because my name was so short. So I guess Mpumi has the longer name. So when she hears Nompumelel, she knows that I know it's about to go down. But with me, personally, I know I've made a lot of nicknames for this girl. It's such a long name. So Margaret was like that substitute so that she can have like an additional name so that when she's in trouble with me, I can just like call her easily, right? There's that. Okay, I wonder when my battery's gonna die. Look at how my battery's still. We used it yesterday, we used it today, and look, there's the battery thing there.
Oh,
it's full battery. That
what
time
about the other nicknames?
That time I'm gonna explain them. That time my battery is on 16% on my phone, and so am I. I'm also on 16%.
Lucky you.
Okay, so
Nicknames.
I just burped. Sorry, guys. I'm really not gonna edit this much. Eh? What's your favorite inside joke? I know. Please, what? You answer.
These are supposed to be questions from me.
You know, it's guys, you main carrots. Please answer. What's our favorite inside joke?
No, it's just a question before I can answer.
Answer.
I can't think of anything. What am I supposed to say? I can't think of anything.
Can I have tea? How many sugars?
2. What 2 in my case?
Come closer. You're not even other than
That's the whole point.
Come close.
Okay, so for her, it's 2. For me,
she doesn't even understand the point. She doesn't even understand. So, my mom has like a 2 teaspoons of sugar rule. She won't get must drink coffee, tea, whatever. And we must put 2 teaspoons. My sister and I came up with a very, very nice thing to do. So, if you want 4 teaspoons of sugar, I'd be like, Mpumi, I'll make you tea. How many sugars should I put? Do you want me to put 2? And when she give this, is the 4 is how much she wants, but then she's saying 2 ngomlomo. So uzawuphendula please pour 2 sugars for me.
Wait. What if your mom sees this?
Bruh, I told my not to. She knows. What is she gonna do? Just bet.
She won't hit you, but
she won't hit me. She won't hit me. Oh, I actually didn't explain the thing about nicknames.
And I even reminded you. You see,
I have a lot. She doesn't have any nicknames for me. My nicknames are standard for everyone. Buhle, Bush, Hleshe, those are the only ones. Bush is not a nickname, obviously, but Bush and Hleshe. Miss B is a thing. My grandmother calls me Miss P. So does my brother here and there.
What about Bush?
What was the last thing you sent? Like a text message. What last text message you sent me? I think Mama was shouting at us or you. Please check.
Let me go check. Wait, it's not even here. Where are you?
Oh, okay, not the pictures. The last. Oh yeah, the last text was "We're here." Okay, the last text message. Okay, I'm glad it wasn't anything incriminating. The last text message. This video is going to be 45 minutes. And one thing about me, I am going to upload it all because I'm so edit. Anyway, so the last text message I sent her was "We're here" because we were picking her up from school. That's not bad. What's your funniest childhood memory? We didn't grow up together, bro. We're 13 minutes. 13 years apart, so we did not grow up together. So I don't have a childhood memory with her. I just remember that when I was with her, people would think that she's my child. Not my mom asking us. My mom just asked us, hope you're okay. We're okay with what? You're filming.
How about being?
Your mom. I hope you're okay.
She sent it to me one of the days.
She likes you more clearly. I'm definitely my mom's favorite.
Duh. I don't know the last time I even messaged your mom.
I message my mom daily. I message her when I'm in the same house as her, but just don't want to go to the next room. Okay, who is more creative? I think I might be more creative, but Mpumi is definitely creative. Guys, at this point, Mpumi is just not participating. She's actually going through her WhatsApps. This is more so about me now. Yes. That's okay. I don't mind being the main character.
Oh, but what must I say?
Yeah. Hi. You know who's calling me? Yeah. I hope they don't hear that.
If I were you, I'd drop.
I don't drop phones. Yeah, so who's the most creative? I'm more creative, but she's also very creative. I can draw, I can paint with that. And I thought she couldn't, and then recently she's been actually practicing and she's really good at painting. We both sing, we both can sing. Even though I'm a first soprano and she has a huskier voice, maybe a mezzo,
just give up
mezzo soprano. That's what she is. So hers is a little bit huskier. But when we were younger, when we used to sing together, I'd let her sing soprano and I'd back her with alto. But then, yeah, she was young, so she had a squeakier voice. No, she doesn't. She doesn't sing like that. Do you remember that song? Do you remember the song?
Which one?
Oh, you say Pepelosa.
Some of it.
Oh, you tell me love each other. I'm trying not to sing like so that they know my voice. I'm just reminding you.
How about you just like say the words?
Because you won't remember it knowing you. Yeah, we both sing. One talent that I don't have that she has is she can dance. I have rhythm and I can, but I'm not like, I'm not that person.
Me and my social.
Who's more introverted? We're both introverted. I'm probably worse because I don't even like going to malls.
Who says I do?
Who reads more, me? Who's funnier? I am. Please be honest.
I wasn't gonna say anything about that.
Who's funnier though?
You.
Thanks.
It's obvious. The only reason
who sleeps longer? Me.
As much as I sleep, she sleeps much longer than me. This girl will sleep for 20 hours. 20 hours.
Chance. There was a full-on tremor and I was fast asleep. Oh, me, I should my sleep. I
did a full 360 to lay on her stomach while the tremor was happening. I was just there thinking, am I about to die? This girl just turns over, goes back to sleep, snoring as per usual.
I'm trying to see. Let's just do some of the serious ones. So
I don't think I like where this is going.
How it's water under the fridge.
Sure it is. Anyways.
So scandal number 1, when people were calling me a scammer, how did that make you feel? She wasn't on Twitter at the time. She is on Twitter now. How did it make you feel?
Don't really know how to answer that question. Because number 1, I probably did not care because I know the truth. So then again, it was kind of irritating because most of these people are just people who get readings from me. So
it wasn't just people.
Not all of them, but like, yeah.
I feel like public opinion, it matters. Like, not to her, but for me personally, public opinion matters. In the line of work that I do, public opinion matters. So I guess we're answering the same question. How did I feel? I think with the scam one, I was less bending a goal much. It was could get why what was happening, if that makes sense. So I could understand where people were coming from to a certain extent, but it was just like, obviously when something is trending, people handle you rough, and that was my thing. So it started feeling like bullying, but I had to see, the truth behind the tone, because sometimes people are saying things that matter, but then their delivery isn't, But yeah, I wasn't mad per se. That was like the first scandal. I don't even think I was trending. It was just a thing that people were speaking about. It was after we came back from Umhlanga, right? And then they were like, Wuth is arrogant, she's pompous. Which is, maybe it's true. It could be true that I'm pompous. I think I'm able to view the fact that I know something or I don't know how to do something. And I feel like when I know that I can do something, I'm not going to be humble about something I know that I can do, you know. There's certain talents. I can sing, it's a talent, that's a fact. I play instruments, that's a fact. You know, like there's certain things that I can't, I don't know, maybe I don't value being humble as others do. But the whole gist of it was we were chilling in Mhlang, and I had said that I had put on like one of the things, which, you know, I'm a well-seasoned tarot reader, 7 years vibes, whatever. And I've worked with celebrities and TV shows, which all of these things were facts. And then people were like, they were looking at that that portion and saying that I'm being pompous and arrogant for saying that, as if like I'm saying that people should be lucky that I'm gracing them with my presence, which was what, it wasn't what I was trying to deliver, but it was what it was. How did you feel about the second one though? Because that one was wild. Yes, wild cats. I'm a smarty. What's smarty? There's smarty cats and who?
I don't know.
Okay, then you're born after 2000.
No, I know the show. I watched that at your grandmother's house many times.
Anyway, so the second big scandal, that's when I trended for real, was the kidnapping. I'm not even laughing because this is so, guys, I laugh when things like are actually baffling, sorry. But the second scandal was the poster thing. How did you feel about that? And then I'll tell them like what happened for real. But how did you feel about it? Because you were more lucid than I was.
What do you mean?
Like I was asleep when it happened, then I was waking up, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like at the time, how did you feel?
Like when you were apparently kidnapped.
Yeah. You obviously were seeing me. I mean, I was in the house, I was asleep.
Yes.
I'm saying, Uti, how did you feel seeing the fact that like I was being dragged, you know, I faked my kidnapping type of situation?
Felt angry per se, because people are just believing anything to cause unnecessary drama. I can be like, hey, look at this, we just slept with my ex, and then all of a sudden you're gonna get dragged with death threats and all of that.
Yeah, oh, I got death threats. That was fun.
Stupidity.
I wish they knew that, like
the stupidity.
My chat about like the death threats is just like, I was there like, please come kill me. Like living isn't feeling good right now. But in reality, I haven't really addressed this much. But I guess it's just it opens a can of worms. But I'm glad that I've gotten, like, as per the last video that I did say that I now have new management administration, you know. Mistakes are being rectified. A lot of the things that were happening were because of people that were employed under my company. So yes, I had an executive administrator, and yes, she had my details, login details or whatever. So I was kind of close to her. I was quite close to her. So I don't know, that was a good like awakening in the sense that I should not employ people who are my friends. But yeah, when it broke off, I was just really, really confused because I had a day that was quite upsetting, to say the least. Then I got home and I drank antidepressants and I took anti-anxiety medication. I got into bed. I don't even know why was I sleeping on the foot of my bed. I wasn't sleeping like this from like where your pillows are. I was sleeping like this. I even remember. It was so weird. But I was asleep fully. And my phone was on do not disturb and everything. So I had a friend who lives next door to my house. And her mom and my mom were friends. So as soon as they saw it on Twitter and they're like, someone like Busle's account says Busle got kidnapped, they like called in panic you know, on some, hey, what's happening? Why wouldn't you tell us, you know, if she was missing? And my mom was so confused. She was so confused, like, and she's not on Twitter like that, you know. She was just really, really confused.
Like, my daughter is missing?
Like, it was so weird.
Next door.
I was literally snoring. And I had been sleeping for like a good 3 hours by that time. So during the time that the post was actually published, I was asleep. And then I was woken up by my mom, and my mom was like, something's happening on Twitter and you being missing. Stop fiddling, please. It messes with the sound. Yeah, and you being missing, solve it, you know. And me, in my drug state, you know, I go in and I didn't actually know the complete story. I didn't know why people thought I was missing. So I first got in and I was like, hey guys, I'm home and safe. And then a couple of minutes later, I saw the poster and I deleted it. And it was just like that. And then I moved on. And people called me. Now, are you laughing at the meme? Yes. She's literally, guys, why am I even filming all the time? I'm sorry. Anyway, I was asleep, Shimcha. I was so tired. And Shim friends, now ex-friends, were calling me saying, hey, what's happening? And I was so, I can't even tell you who I spoke to. There's one person I know who I spoke to over the phone. But there was a couple of people when I woke up the next, because I just slept and I woke up the next morning. Can you participate? Okay. Yeah, I just slept, and then after having deleted the thing and stuff, and I slept, and I woke up and yimpi. Yes, I don't know. I took it so lightly in the evening because I was obviously dragged and I was at home and I was just like, you know. But in the morning, I started seeing the gravity of the situation. She was angry. Were you not? You
angry?
Yeah, like the next morning, like when we were realizing how big it was.
I was angry because of the stupidity.
I wasn't angry. I was confused. And I missed it because I know that I spoke to someone and they were like, you know, because they were defending me, people started, I guess, body shaming them and bullying them and bamthuke yena type of situation because yena even defend a type of vibe. I don't know. I think it was meant to happen. And a lot of people, I guess, didn't ask me about the situation, meaning that, you know, the people who were in my life at the time could see that situation and be like, bet Wusha could do this. She definitely could do this. And I always think about, I guess, do you not find it stupid that if I was going to fake a kidnapping, wouldn't I have at least given like a couple of people a heads up? Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm trying to think like a criminal. Like, if I truly wanted to fake my kidnapping, wouldn't I have left here? Why would I do it in such a way that my mom would know? You know, I don't know how to explain that better, but it's I think even till this day, the way in which I made peace is just like, my nigga, you needed to learn. You needed to learn like who's your friend, who isn't, what to do, what not to do. You know, I have a team of administrators under my company, and no one has access. They have access to emails, but no one has my PIN like for my pages anymore because that was the issue at hand. Yeah, and someone asked me someday, do I know who did it, like posted the thing? And I do.